All right, starting right into it here, without any intro. Here we go. Zombie killing Thursday. Oh, and it's even the start of the day. Wonderful. See, we can find some zombies and kill some zombies. So kind of pushing here from Lake Ivy into Orchid Wood. So this is for those I hadn't checked out the title. So this is a multiplayer server which I've been playing on for a few months now, which has the maximum possible zombie population that you can have in Project Zomboid, which is 16 times zombies with a so-called uniform distribution, which means every single cell on the map has like 40,000 zombies or something like that. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit laggy here, so probably getting into the uncleared territory. Let's just target here, walk it in, see what we find. Now, since it's a multiplayer server, it's not just me playing. Well, I'm currently the only one on the server, but somebody has been busy here earlier. Somebody has been very busy. I want to push in this direction now, because that's one of my favorite base spots in that direction, and maybe if I can secure it... I don't know how bad it looks here. It's a little bit of an awkward area because of all the high fences. But yeah, that's my idea for this Thursday stream. We're just gonna do a little casual zombie killing, relaxing with some music, and just having a good time. Seeing how it goes. And maybe one of the other guys will show up. That's a few. All right. Hello there. Oh, thanks for... Feel free to lurk. I understand that not everybody wants the zombies. Oh, thanks for saying hi, at least. Just needed a little change from the XComs. So, since the zombie slaughter sounds like just the right thing for me. Oh, hello there. Anyone else coming behind me? Oh yeah. Couple 2-3 guys here. I think we need a little chair here. Need a little resty rest. The downside of playing on multiplayer is always that I'm so used to speeding up time for stuff like that, sawing logs, building a chair, whatever. Taking a rest, but of course in multiplayer I can't speed up time. I also can't pause. Actually, let me just let's put the hammer away again. Hello, friend. You want to take a rest too? There you go. Been a rest for a very long time now. Yeah, these fences here are kind of making a mess out of this whole thing. So I'm also testing out something new. So as you might, well, if you're watching this in the VOD, then you won't hear it, hopefully. But I have some music running. Let me know if the volume is okay, too quiet, too loud, wrong music, whatever. And if I set it up correctly, then it won't be on the Twitch VOD, and so I'm not gonna run into any copyright issues. Especially when exporting it to YouTube later. So that's all fine. I can't believe that. Randomly selected that job and so. Alright. Yeah, these billboards blocking the line of sight here, kind of making this hole very messy. Also, already getting queasy. And constantly have people coming in from behind, trying to see what the fuss is all about. Probably get rid of the queasiness in this little house here. Looks absolutely not safe at all. Yeah, I don't like this. I mean, we got rid of Queasy there for a second. I wonder if this counts as a inside, since it's under a roof. We get rid of the corpse signals. No. Okay. I mean, I guess worst case I can just drive away, or maybe use this tent. How much of this area is cleared in this warehouse? Just checking if there's any food in here. Sometimes you find the MREs in this in these kind of boxes, or somebody already looted all that stuff, the good stuff. hope that's good enough for my craziness. It's the one thing, again, with playing on a multiplayer server, there's corpse sickness. You have to get rid of it, which usually means just waiting away from corpses. And it's, you know, a little bit slow at times. And turns out there are a lot of corpses here. Double checking if I don't have my flashlight on, because I don't need it, and I don't want to waste the battery. Hello. Getting past this intersection would be a big help, I think. Yeah, but that's... Okay. They don't want me to get past that intersection. And that nobody's coming behind me. Okay, I think time for a little rest here. Yeah, it's gonna be slow. Like, if nobody else is on the server right now, which I don't think anyone is, it's gonna be slow pushing here. Although, I think yesterday we were up to this point when I logged off, and so they did manage to pull a fair bit further. Okay, this guy will probably come around the long way. That's fine. Baturas, hello there. How you doing? Motix also here. Yeah, nobody redeemed these yet. 15 minutes into the stream. Oh, also. Just got a level up. X level 9. Wonderful. How you doing on this? Wonderful. I hope I don't miss any shots here. Because it only takes one shot or one bite from the zombies to kill me. Also, I feel like I need to maintain a list. Like, whenever somebody redeems the miss, how often we had barrel must be banned and how often we had targeting system must be busted. Because I feel like barrel must be banned is definitely pulling ahead there. Like, I don't trust the RNG on that. Yeah, that would make the... I mean, I guess if you're actually using firearms in the game, there's some sort of RNG on whether or not you hit and how much damage you do. But in melee, it's kind of reliable. Like, especially with... So I have... this character is alive for a while already. So I have level 9 in access. So it's somewhat reliable. in getting one-shots. Hey, Joker, how you doing? Really quiet, which helps here? What do you mean? Yeah, this is the multiplayer server from Cheese, with Cheese. It was started like almost a month ago, I think. This server started with absolute maximum zombie population, and while he's currently not playing on it, a few people have been logging on every now and then, and are kind of pushing the zombies still. Ooh. Hang on. Oh yeah, so yeah, firearms. On this server, you can forget about using firearms. There's just so many zombies around. There's not enough ammo to actually make real use out of the firearms. And you probably have to run away from whatever amount of zombies comes your way. Although sometimes I'm really tempted. It's like, ah, come on, just fire a shotgun once or twice just to get the stragglers out of the woods, and then it's like 500 stragglers, and you're like, maybe not. Queasy again. There's going to be a recurring theme here today. I'm just going to drive away a little bit from the bodies. Get away from the corpse sickness, and then we're going to have a little foodski. I'm still, like, my initial reaction is to hit the speed up button, F4, which in single player is to, go to double speed. Okay. Yeah. So, like some weeks ago, on this server, we were clearing out this military base here. If you watch the YouTube run on my Project Zomboid, then you recognize this as Fort Rockridge. That I've also cleared in the solo run. So clearing this out, and there's obviously tons of weapons, tons of ammo in there, but even that wouldn't put a dent in the zombie numbers that are on this server here. So I don't think anyone has reasonably used a firearm yet on this server. For good reason. The corpses here are disappearing, so that tells me that whoever did the killing here must have been like 2 in-game days ago, because we have the corpse decays on 48 hours. Because there's so many zombies. I do hope I can push past this, because otherwise the whole stream fighting on this little stretch of road would be kind of repetitive, but we'll see. We'll see how far we get. And who knows, maybe somebody else pops in here. I won't fight anywhere near that fence. So far it seems like we're not getting off this intersection. Because they constantly keep filtering around that chain link fence there. Jenny! Hey Jenny, how you doing? The zombies are mostly on the ground. I'm just trying to see how far Master pushed last night here. Trying to get to my old base. Doing well, thanks. Yeah, like, I can't take the credit. I haven't really been on a lot here. In the past few weeks, but, you know, the last few days, it kind of got the itch a little bit again, so trying to get back into it. Because when we started the server and we started in the compound that you selected for us, right? Like, I always had my eyes here on Orchid Wood and the old base that I had on that island there. So hopefully I can get there. So, so yeah, that's where I am. That's where I want to be. This on a previous server, I had a base there. It was one of my favorite bases. Love to get back to that. Okay, we got a few more axes here. Grab some wood glue to repair. Put that back in the seat. Also, yeah, I mentioned before, for the first time I'm trying out the whole Twitch VOD track and having music play in the background. I'm not sure if it's too quiet, too loud, because it's a different volume for me than it is on the stream, so please let me know. I know that you can never make it the right volume for everybody, but like, the main content is the game and me. The music should just be in the background. I was kind of getting a little bit tired of pure Zomboid music the whole time. Yeah, it probably also depends on how you're watching the stream. If you're with headphones or on speakers and everything. I'll play around a little bit, and then there's also the thing that different songs might just have a different volume. Let me see. Oh, next time I'm at the car, I'm gonna play around a little bit with the volume. Yeah, looking at the voice thing, it's super quiet actually. There's this super long fence, and then there's another fence here, and this is all dense woods, and there's probably like 2,000 zombies in there. And then this guy is sitting there and is not getting up. So I'm gonna constantly be hearing zombie sounds from there. Now I'm hearing footsteps here behind this fence in this backyard. Like, when I'm playing single player on like a normal zombie population, I rely so much on sounds around me to know where zombies are coming from. This is so messed up in this area here. Hey, Lucky Logie, what's up? This is not a new run. This is basically a multiplayer server that's been online for a little bit over a month now, I want to say. Which I hadn't played much on in the last few weeks, but I felt like... So it's the perfect server if you just want to kill zombies, because there's a lot of them. Like, it's the most zombies you can have in Zomboid. Absolute maximum. I'm kind of putting together ideas for a new run, but I'm probably like, the thing is then the whole, how much can you actually get done if I'm just playing Zomboid once or twice a week on the stream for like 3 or 4 hours, right? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Exactly. So every single cell, like, doesn't matter if it's in the middle of the city, in the middle of the woods, in some abandoned field somewhere, everything has extreme zombie population. I think about 40,000 zombies in each individual cell. Let me just see here if I... Oh, great. Then Zomboid disappears if I'm playing around in the settings. Let me just put like a little bit more sound on the music. Volume, that is. So once again, getting queasy here. Thank you. Yeah, I'm enjoying the YouTube series. I'm kind of I feel like the current series is a little bit at a getting towards an end point where I'm not sure what else to do. Although that crazy Louisville trip is hopefully gonna be interesting. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm torn what else to get, right? Of course, I really enjoy building up the base, especially even though I was a little bit concerned that the more builds mod would make it too easy, but with the restriction of, hey, we have to loot it first, then we can use more builds to build multiple of it, that kind of works out. But yeah. And the other thing is, I'm so those not familiar with the YouTube run, I'm building a base in the middle of nowhere, and one of my ideas for the for one of the base buildings was to build my own bowling alley there. So I'm now traveled halfway across the map to Louisville to loot the bowling alley floor tiles that are there. But I don't think I can actually build those with more builds, so I probably have to grab the whole flooring of the whole building there in order to rebuild it. Which, you know, is exactly what you want to risk your life for in the zombie apocalypse. Just want to check quickly if anyone else hopped online in the meantime. No, still alone on the multiplayer server. Yeah, so the problem is going to be how much weight this is. Like, because floor tiles usually weigh like 3 encumbrance, and the boat doesn't really have all that much storage capacity. I mean, I could, you know, work around it. Instead of using the more builds to then build additional tiles, I could just spawn them in admin mode. But that also feels kind of wrong to do that. But I mean, first of all, we need to clear that. I'm gonna clear that out, but that's gonna be on the weekend in the next episodes. Here, I need to, at some point, get past this intersection. And so, we should have taken a smoke. A little bit dark, so turn on the lights. So this is actually, I almost want to say, somewhat cleared already. I think they just gathered at this intersection. I should have asked the other guys that are playing how far they pushed last night here. Maybe Master will be here on later. Yeah, there was a bug with the flooring tiles, where if you place them, you can fall through them. I'm not sure if that's still the case or if that was fixed in the meantime. So I know that a long time ago, we were playing on a multiplayer server with Cheese and the boys and everybody, and I think it was on Clean's server. Anyway, long story long, the server was running the basements mod, where you could build a basement in your house, and he got some bowling alley tiles and built a bowling alley in the basement, and then fell through that to his death, because the basement mod basically doesn't actually put you underground because Zomboid is not 3D, right? It teleports you to a separate room halfway across the map. And the basement room we were teleporting to was like 5 floors above the ground. This is Avatar, yeah, as Orchidwood is the original name, but it kinda, because I had a base here, got that name at some point. Hey, Zombie Fox, how you doing? Oh. Getting drowsy, so I'm gonna head back to Ivy, because that should be reasonably safe to sleep there. Technically, I should be driving on the right side of the road, but there's nobody else on right now, so screw the rules. Quick sleep. Very quick sleep. The hat I have on, that is a cheese slice. A cheese hat. That is really just cheese hat. I don't know. I just saw it at some point, picked it up. Just out of water here. Okay, let me just refill my water from my water. I'm not. I don't. What is a Green Bay? No, I'm not familiar with American sports stuff. And no, certainly not a fan of anything like that. I feel like I want a new water jug. I need to refill. But refilling means going all the way back to the main base. By the way, quick introduction to this server. So basically, as we mentioned, this is a server where every cell on the map, like a cell is like a square like this size roughly, right? There's 40,000 zombies each time, maybe a little bit larger. Maybe this is a cell, I don't know. I think Orchidwood is 4 cells, I want to say. Is it? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, so we started together as a group in this compound, fought our way down here, then up here through Akron, up here through Tiki Town, then here into Rockridge, then along the road, then like 5 days here on this cursed corner, and then into Riverside. And then that's basically where I then stopped playing for a while, and the guys pulled back and then pushed down here through Old Park Town, down here. I think the last thing, they even secured this building here in Lake Ivy as a safe house, and now we're pushing west into Orchidwood. And that is in... so it's November in game. But what it doesn't show you is the year. I think this is probably I want to say at least 2.5 years into the game, if not more. The water dispenser up there. Seems like a really bad idea to go into a building and upstairs. Is there any way you can see as admin the actual year of the server? Like the full long date or so? Yeah. How do I get to these offices? Let's take this bottle. It's full. Okay. Let's... Come on. Come on. I'm gonna be greedy. I want to take both. So I can wash, but why can I not take the bottle here? What? Maybe it's too heavy now. That is weird. Yeah. Easy. Just smash all the things. Oh, there's another one on the ground floor. Okay. I'm just gonna leave one here for future people. Just this. Oh, this one on the ground. That should despawn. Ah, water supply secured. Enjoy the lurk, Jenny, and enjoy RimWorld. And say hi to the cheese man in the background, if he can ever look up from his fallout. Well, I'm gonna have a quick snack here. Losing weight. Hang on. Now the music thing here is I'm trying to play around with the volume and it's kind of being weird. So sorry if there's just weird changes in the volume. Okay, let's try it with this. Alright. Did I eat the thing? I did eat the thing. Eat that. Eat that. I'm gonna throw all the other stuff on the ground. Okay. Kinda procrastinating here a little bit because it's the middle of the night and I don't want to fight the zombies in the dark, but I guess we have to. It's not like we can fast forward time. Just throw away all the useless stuff here. Go. Max out. Go killing again. Back to the intersection of dead zombie bodies. As opposed to alive zombie bodies? Okay, yeah, no, yeah. Add zombies. Just imagine like pulling up this road. Actually, there were all the bodies on this road before. I kinda mad respects to whoever pushed that last night. Because you would constantly have zombies coming around the fence again in your back.
It is good to see you again.
Hey, Clamp, what's up? How's your day been? Hey. Feel like we can push around here a little bit. It's great to hear. These trees are really annoying line of sight blockers right now. To get an idea how full it is here. Yeah. Like you feel like it looked kind of empty, suddenly 12 zombies coming around the corner. We go whiff there. I'm so tempted to bring a sledgehammer and get rid of this fence. I keep hearing something on my left, but that's behind the fence line here. That is so annoying. Alright, okay. Now, sometimes I can never judge how much sound it makes if you cut down a tree, but these trees need to go. We'll deal with the consequences. You the consequences? Dealt with. Maybe those guys. Oh, and this guy. And these. Okay. Distortion setting in, so I don't want to pull anything else. Okay. I think we're going to go back to the car and get the sledgehammer. And then we're going to remove that fence. Yeah, I should probably put a resting chair somewhere up there. I have a chair somewhere down there. It's a good point. There's my trusty resting chair. Just waiting. Yep, fully rested. Okay, so I think I have a sledge in here somewhere there. Let's put that on the back. Yeah, no. I was going to drive up there, but that seems like a bad idea. You don't want, like, you can sometimes something pushes, something happens, and you have 100 zombies showing up, and you don't want your car to get overrun. So that's on this server. I've really, I almost didn't see that guy standing in the middle of the corpse pile. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, on this server I've really gotten used to keeping my car a little bit further back. Do you really have to go this close? Tree is shaking, yeah, great. Come on, stop. The alternative would be to just sledge in this fence to have the zombies from the backyard come in here. So I'm not constantly hearing them, but I think that sounds like a bad idea the more I think about it. Sledging actually make more sound? Does anyone know? Does sledging make a louder sound? Any sound? I'm usually not sledging when there's zombies around. Thanks. Yep. Hey, Sir Alex, how you doing? Good evening. Yes, well, I played like 10 hours of XCOM on Tuesday between recording for YouTube and the stream in the evening. So I thought, okay, I want to do something else. Also, Thursday used to be Variety Day. Well, it used to be Co-op Day with Illogical, but he has his life is not being kind to him at the moment, so he has limited times and things. Eventually we get back to it. I want to continue sledging here, but there's like zombies. So the game is Project Zomboid. It's basically a zombie survival apocalypse sandbox game. there's a zombie outbreak happened. You're one of the few people who's immune to the zombie virus. The zombie virus is airborne, so it's just, you know, in the air. Everybody's affected from one day to the next, and you have to survive. So the game doesn't have a major like a story that you play along. You just, you know, survive in the zombie apocalypse. So you gather resources, you kill zombies, you build up a base, do some farming, fishing for your food supplies, go on looting trips to get new weapons, get more supplies, etc. And you make your own goals, right? That's kind of the main thing. This specifically now is a multiplayer server, where the goal of the server was really to kill as many zombies as possible. Like the server itself has the maximum zombie population that the game supports, and the goal was basically to have a big as a big group start in an isolated compound and basically reconquer the world from the zombies. Yeah, fixing up cars. It's like in this server I haven't done any mechanics, or at least not with this character. This is actually my third character on this server. I died twice, to my shame. Yeah, Humanity is like it's kind of like Project Zomboid, just with a different actual 3D, right? You could say. So the only thing I never could get used to the way the camera behaves in Humanity, like that you basically constantly have to rotate the camera around your character to see what's happening, and I was fighting more the camera controls than the zombies, and that didn't hit with me yet. I'm not giving up on the game. Need to give it another chance. Yeah. Was probably not in the mood to practice the camera controls. But yeah, I haven't given up on that yet. I'll check back with the next updates and stuff. And yeah, so Zomboid is very similar, and it's like the most important thing is it's a sandbox game. You set your own goals. Like a lot of people basically run out of stuff to do, or want if you're a very story-driven gamer and you always need the game to tell you a story and have an ending, then that might not be the game for you, because officially the only ending the game has is you die. Oh, who's that? Master.
Ever feel like you're being watched?
Maybe?
Garbage can.
That should speed things up. Yeah, you know, in zombie apocalypse and someone pulls up in a car like this with antlers, you know, that person is up to no good. Where did he go? Oh, I'm up to nauseous. That's not good. Okay, let's take the opportunity while he has the attention of the zombies to finish the sledging here. So yeah, so this character on the server, I've played for 17 days, in-game days, that is. Each day is an hour. Just over 5,000 kills. And really not done anything. Like, this is just watching carpentry and cooking tapes. And taking care of the farm one time. And other than that, just killing things with my axe. Oh, great. New day, daylight's coming in, and fog. Oh, it's foggy. I'm playing the experimental version, it's called, right? The so that has the additional changes in it. It's gonna be... no, I'm not taking that. There's one piece of fence left and he just jumps over it. So when zombies fall over a fence, they have a chance to like do a lunge attack where they then crawl fast forward for a few spaces and knock you over. That makes fighting alongside a fence super annoying. And it was annoying me when we were fighting here just now, so I thought, okay, let's just remove it. Also makes it easier to drive in here, like, you know, Master couldn't have driven there if I had removed that. So yeah, that was the main reason for removing that. So now I need to get away from the zombie corpses though, because I'm already getting very sick here. And if you're not taking this seriously when you get nauseous, then you can die just from being near corpses without a single zombie ever hitting you. Sad. So yeah, makes fence. No, it removes fence. As I mentioned, so this is my third character. It's a multiplayer server. So in solo and single player, if you die, usually you just delete the world, start new. And multiplayer, you can have respawn, and so this is my third character on the server. The first character started with everybody else in the big base here and made the main push at the start of the server and died here in this building while I was trying to level up carpentry while we hadn't actually cleared the building yet. So I was in the building disassembling beds and a big horde suddenly came up the stairs, and so I said, yeah, whatever, I'm just on the first floor, I'm just gonna jump out the window. And run away from this whole thing. And exactly on the spot where I landed, when I jumped out, there was a zombie there. Exactly on that spot. And he's like, giving me a good old nibble, and that was that. I had like 11,000, between 11 and 12,000 kills at that point. So then I rerolled new character. We did the whole of Tiki Town, everything here, everything there, and we got to Riverside, and like we had this road secured, and there was a gate here, and I was killing the zombies that were on the gate. It was at nighttime, and it was super raining, like super dense rain, so visibility was crap, and I didn't see a zombie, and stealth bite, game over. 22,000 kills on that second character, so that was frustrating. That was really completely unnecessary engagement. Like, I didn't need to fight zombies there. I should have just fallen back, wait for the weather to clear, whatever. Anyway, and so we're now at number 3 here on the same server, and getting my skills back up there. Where's my food? Where is my food? There. So what I really like about this mod that adds the MREs, you never know what's in there, right? It's just a packet of MRE, and then you're like, oh, sausages with gravy. Or it's like a tortellini, something. It's like, oh. Now, I don't always agree with the condiments that come with these MREs. Like, sometimes, like, lasagna with ketchup and mustard. It's like, okay. And always complimentary peanut butter cracker. Some gum for some fresh breath. And a toothpick you always have to throw away afterwards. Okay, great. Maybe he was going a little bit faster for the amount of corpses that was on the ground. I thought if Master pulls up all the way up there with his car, I can also pull up. Turns out it wasn't a great idea. Now, if I was consistent about this, I would also take the sledge to this fence, right? Yeah, this kind of where they're jumping over the fence. I'm not going to show you the lunging. Maybe they'll demonstrate it here. No. It's a long fence to take out. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay away from the fence, push in this direction a little bit. So we didn't have any katanas today. I'm actually not sure if this character... Yeah, no, I've not... Well, to my shame, I have some spear skill. We're not going to talk about the details. But I've only done axes, mostly. Found one katana, but I gave that away to Cheese at some point. Because he was working on his long blade. There's definitely more than 60 days that have expired on the server, so katanas can spawn, and there are a lot of zombies, so there's a good chance to actually find one. Just gonna make myself a new resty chair here. By putting it on top of the lamppost, nobody will accidentally drive into the chair, because the chairs actually have collision, the ones you build yourself. So I can draw that thing away again here. That X back in there. So if we're lucky, we might find a katana today. And I think I have also decent maintenance skill by now, so it might last a little bit longer. Yeah, let me just close RV to Nimble. 150 XP for Nimble 4, that sounds good. Yeah, so there is a mod that adds unique weapons for each weapon type and spreads them all across the map. And the Steam Workshop page for the mod has like hints on where to find it, like not anything concrete, like kind of cryptic puzzles. And so it's kind of a big treasure hunt going all around the map and trying to find all the 30 or whatever it is different weapons that they have. And so I kind of wanted to, for the next YouTube run, embed that idea into then also with the Wolf Extraction quest, where you kind of have to well, find a military walkie-talkie, which is difficult, and then call in a helicopter that extracts you. So we're actually having a game over state. And probably putting that all under time pressure. As in, the helicopter will extract you in 2 months. You have 2 months' time to get all the weapons. I'm not sure what a reasonable time is, since you really have to go across the whole map and get all the weapons. And then it also obviously depends on how high of a zombie population you play with. And whatever mods we're using. Do heavy gunplay again, or just melee, or a combination of both. I'm gonna do runners again. I don't know. That is a bread knife. All runners. So the thing with sprinters and to some extent runners is that it's like the combat here is kind of tactical. You have to see how many zombies am I engaging, how do I position myself, so it kind of becomes a little bit of a tactical game, you know, which I as an XCOM player really enjoy. Runners and sprinters, I changed this, but I'm getting tired here. So I'm just gonna drive away from the action to have a quick sleep. Because with runners and sprinters, basically you can't fight more than 2 at the same time. So fighting 3 is usually like almost a death sentence. Kind of always depends on the situation, and if you're playing with lots of firearms, of course you can shoot them before they get to you, but with the random weapon jamming chance, you get a weapon jam in the wrong situation, and then it's just GG. Kind of, it adds a lot of RNG into that. Don't necessarily like this. And Well, or rather, at the end, it then means lots of people, when they play with sprinters. Is Master off again? That was instant sleep. That usually only happens when I'm the only one on the server. He is offline again. Okay. Oh, he wrote it in the chat. I should just read the chat. So, anyway, getting back to my thought. So if you have, if you're playing with runners and sprinters, since you can't fight many at the same time, then you tend to play with lower zombie population, lower number of zombies on the map. And I think one thing that Project Zomboid really excels in, and to me is one of the biggest points, is fighting huge herds of zombies, right? Like no other game can have you fighting 500 zombies reasonably on the screen. I've seen people who had 2,000 active zombies on their screen. Yeah, it was lagging a little bit, and the game stops rendering any zombie above 500. But still, it's not like 7 Days to Die that's struggling when you have more than 10 zombies coming at you. Like, the Horde Night in 7 Days is always like, yeah, no, there's a dozen of them, at least. But I mean, it's like, you know, that's just my personal opinion on what I enjoy about Zomboid, and people enjoy playing with sprinters, and yeah, whatever makes fun for you. Like on the YouTube run, I like it that having this 10%, it is, I think we had 15% now, sprinter percentage, or runner percentage rather, that, you know, you can have some of those guys show up. And that's fine, you can usually deal with it. Although it can also be that you know, open a door, like smash in a garage door of a storage unit or something, and then there's 5 zombies in there, and RNG decides all 5 of them are runners. You're gonna die now. And that feels like very, very unrewarding. Which is, you can avoid that by just not opening any storage lockers, but looting is kind of also half of the game. I'm so tempted to pick up my wood axe and just removing all these trees here. I keep hearing zombies, but they're probably on this side. No, they're just casually, yeah, okay. Mentioning 10 zombies coming out of the trees, okay. Hi guys, this way please. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about driving up here again. Ah, come on, let's just Should not be a wimp about it. Oh, that's the trash can. Okay, any more in there? At least the fog is cleared, so that's a thing. Where do I want to kill zombies next? The advantage of the fog was that you couldn't see how many zombies there are around the corner. I am concerned about having my car this close to the front line. Oh no, there's a alarm clock on one of the zombies on the ground. Wait, I need to turn it off. Okay, fully rested. This is a weird position here to be pulling from. Like, fighting along the road was kind of straightforward because you have the fences on both sides, but now that it's kind of opening up in all directions, I'll make queasy again. It's not the direction I was expecting zombies to come from. Okay. Just repair this. Where's he going? That is a very small sports pitch, isn't it? What is this? A soccer field for ants? There's something broken with these lamps here. All right. Okay, quick smoking break here. They didn't hear that. Oh. I should have gone on the other side instead of going along the road. Okay. Right, so now we have the problem of leaving my car behind and being exerted. Right. We need to play this smart. First of all, put the sledgehammer away. No, I can't. I have too much stuff in my backpack. Master? Yeah, no worries. It's not a big deal. Can handle these. I just wanted to get back to my chair here. Take a little rest. You locked not in your car? In that parking... Hang on. Isn't your car down here in this parking lot? I'm sure you'll be. I feel like that might have been what happened. You know, that one time where I locked in and wasn't in my car back in Tiki Town. Or I still think somebody must have moved my car while I was offline. But yeah, I mean, with this amount of zombies, there's sometimes just weird things with the server. Yeah, like this. I gotta say, this must have been hell so far with all the tall fences and constantly groups filtering around it. Oof. It didn't zoom out so far, because then it's hard to see the zombies on top of the corpses. That could have been the... Oof. Sheesh. The second one today that was hiding on top of the corpses. And this one was already in the process of biting. Okay. Now back to this intersection. We started the stream like 2 hours ago. Yeah, gonna be exerted again in a second, so I might as well go back to the chair. Do I have any food on me? So yeah, this is back also to the topic of different songs having a different volume level, because this one I can barely hear. Like all others were fine for me, but it's like, what is this? No. Hang on. Get the X back out. I need to get a new battery in my flashlight, which I don't have any batteries on me left. Well prepared here. Those, and give me actually a third one right in my inventory. Battery in there. Attach. Done. Alright, cool. Step 1. Where did Master go? Oh, he's up there. The madman. That's like the road where I looked at it and I'm like, no, that is awful to fight there. Trails, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Okay, I think we kind of conquered this corner now. Just back in something quickly. Yeah, I'm not sure what's the deal with Project Zombat always going. Like my capture software always loses the game as soon as I alt tab. That's why you see the black screens there in between. Don't see any zombie corpses in here, so we should be able to lose our queasiness. Was assuming it becomes Zeit. Ooh, maybe. Do we want to do some big Excalibur cheese here? Content for the stream. I was actually just looking if there's any chocolate in the desks here. Yeah. Up on me like that. Yeah, okay. Thank you. I don't think I'm going to be sledging down the other fence there. So let me just throw the good old sledge away. So the server has a wonderful mod where you can loot, you know, the good old 4-color Big Pen in a big version of the Big Pen. A reasonable thing to have in the zombie apocalypse, right? And that thing is fairly effective. Now keep in mind, I have 0. I haven't swung any long blunt weapon at all. Like no levels and long blunt. That being said, my axe is more effective right now. But yeah, imagine if you had level 10 long blunt with that thing. I think the what really kind of makes that weapon a little bit broken, it has a weight of 0.5 when it's equipped. So your stamina usage is going to be super low. You can basically swing it indefinitely. Or at least twice as long as an axe. It says, I want to say 0.9 when equipped. Yeah. 0.5 is not half of 0.9, but whatever. You know what I mean. That's one thing about the server I didn't miss when I wasn't playing. So, I'm not sure how good you can hear it on the stream here. But you hear, like, from inside, like a door opening sound, because on the server there are smart zombies. So they can open doors and windows. Except sometimes they can't, but then the game constantly plays the sound as if somebody is opening the door. It's infuriating sometimes. Like, especially if you have like 10 zombies in a building that are trying to open a door. Broken axe, spare axe. Getting there. Almost on the next intersection, yeah? Though I'm actually not sure if we make it to the island, to the base in this stream. That might be a little bit of a lofty goal. Sounds like a lot of zombies right now. Wait, didn't I picked up like 20 cigarettes from the desks here in the school, right? That's an elementary school. The 90s, man. Kids in the 90s. Okay, come on. Stop showing the progress bar. Be fully rested. What happens here? Wanted to zoom out to see how many are coming, but also was scared of doing that. Okay. Back to resting. Yeah, I remember now. Someone was asking earlier about my outfit. So, you know, I think this is the... I'm trying to confuse the zombies. Sending mixed messages here with stop and go. And to keep them guessing if they can go or if they need to stop. And, you know, it's psychological warfare. It's not working. See again? Okay. First of all, yeah, I guess Master had to lock again. Right, I'm just gonna drive a little bit further back. There's a bunch of zombies here again. Yeah, I'm probably gonna drive all the way back to Lake Ivy again, just to be on the safe side. Not taking any gambles with sleeping here. Okay. Accidentally pressed B, which is the crafting menu, which lagged out my game for 2 seconds there. What? He's here. But I was just instant sleeping. What? I don't understand. Probably locked on just as I was done with sleeping. Quick snack here. Quick breakfast. Minced meat with rice. Ketchup, mustard, wonderful. What a treat. Just double checking. Weight is still going down, although we're 82. Every time I looked today, it was showing the downward chevron, but we still gained one weight. Because I'm fairly certain I was 81 earlier, so game's being weird. But what else is new? Okay, let's not flip the car this time. Driving along the corpses here.
Why'd you? Oh, you're right there. You can see in my horde.
That's not that many.
I started on the north side of the street, all the way out. 20.
Yeah, no wonder you're running out of axes if you're killing so many zombies.
Yeah, so this is now my third character because I did my normal killed myself when being admin.
Oh, nice, nice.
That's what happens once per server. That's the normal. And so this is now my third character over 30,000 kills.
Wait, each character had over 30,000?
Yeah, each character had over 30.
Crazy.
A lot of time on my hands, Ava. I'm not really proud of it.
Right, as long as you're enjoying yourself, nothing wrong.
This town sucks for getting like more than one person because everything's so tight. Zombies
Yeah.
bounce from one person to another.
So, did you loot the warehouse there?
Yeah, I went through. I didn't like break down the boxes in the middle or anything like that. I just did I just got some wood glue, some axes, and said I'll come back at some point.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think that that warehouse is like better than the Riverside one in terms of loot.
This one's way better. It is Amazon, as you deemed it. It's the real Amazon.
A second there, I thought that lantern here was a zombie. Sheesh. That's a pull. I'm not used to that kind of pull anymore.
It's not that bad.
So are you hearing me twice then if I'm talking in-game and in-stream?
Yeah.
This guy's annoying. Like, again, smart zombies. They can open doors, but not if the door's locked, obviously. Not so smart after all. It's a couple guys inside there. Yeah, it's definitely much faster with two people fighting alongside. Now, if you're new to Project Zombat multiplayer, one important thing you have to know when you're playing with other people around, like, you don't want to be going, like, I don't want to be going in there and fight the same zombies, because what the game does, what the server does, is it transfers the control of the zombie to the client computer, whoever is engaging a zombie. So if you're fighting a multiplayer close to each other, then there's the risk that the zombies constantly switch from one player to the other, so the server is constantly transferring the zombie control between the different clients, and that causes lag, and that gets people killed. But you can still kind of assist each other just by, you know, staying somewhat close together, but not too close. And you can kind of peel off each other if one of the players is in trouble. You can kind of peel off some zombies from them. Usually you want to kind of fight like each one has their own lane they're fighting in.
Did you ever find your song?
What do you mean?
The true music. You have a song, you know that, right?
I am not aware that there's a song for me.
Oh, I have it. Here, oh, I need to give it to you.
Absolutely. I didn't know who's making all the sounds again.
Danny was making them. Just
Oh,
grabbed my stool.
Danny, yeah. Katana. Hang on, that's humor than I thought I'd pull here.
put it in your roof for your audio pleasure.
Thank you. I'll have a listen in a second. I need to decrease anyway, so I'm gonna drive back a few.
Okay.
Nauseous again. Should be fine, right? Alright, so to give an explanation, Danny, who's one of the players, one of the people who's playing on the server, and also a regular on Cheese's stream and chat, used a AI to make a bunch of songs for the stream, and apparently he also made a song themed for me, and I haven't heard it. I didn't even know that existed. Okay. Let me just pause the other music.
Du bist der Sonnenschein in meinem Leben. You are the sunshine in my life. With you I feel like I'm up in heaven. Fühle ich mich wie im Himmel. Our love is strong, it's like a fire burning. Unsere Liebe ist stark wie ein brennendes Feuer. Aber you're the one I've been yearning. Du bist derjenige, den ich ersehnt habe. Your smile, it brightens up
Fuck is that?
You're the melody that my heart always plays. Die Melodie, die mein Herz immer spielt. I'll be by your side, no matter where we go. Ich werde an deiner Seite sein, egal wohin wir gehen. Der Aber together our love will always grow. Der Aber zusammen wird unsere Liebe immer wachsen. Du bist mein Ein und
How long is this song?
mein Herz und meine Welt. With you my love I feel
Is there? Oh, just as we were getting in there. Interesting. Master, is there did Cheese ever play that on stream? Curious to. Well, good luck finding that and seeing his reaction. Yeah, I didn't even see that Danny posted that at any point. Oh, was it never? Is this just basically a gem he added for the mod and not one of the songs he posted beforehand? So I did find some other tape earlier today. Is this the Jenny song? Jenny Superwoman? Turn it on.
Jenny, feed me, Jenny, can you bring me a drink? Jenny, I'm fussy, Jenny, change my poo-poo, Jenny, the time is
I love this one so much. This is a fantastic, again, all AI generated, right?
Jenny, can you cut my food for me? Jenny, remember that time I told you? Jenny, can you fix the bite? Baby, you love me. That time I told you, Jenny, can you fix the bite? Jenny, I'm by the time I told you. Jenny, can you fix the bite?
It also cuts off. I guess the mod is probably only allowing certain lengths. No, like because the True Music mod allows you to have basically real life songs in the game, and I have like Bon Jovi here and Beatles and other stuff that would get me flagged if I played them here. And they're full-length songs, I don't know. But I think the AI probably is limited on how long of a song it creates. Oh. Or he just wanted to keep them small, yeah. Yeah, I guess for Cheese, he's more used to kind of small. Something like that. Right. Catch you later, Master. Thanks for the slain. Oh, and the tape? Do you want the tape back? Ah, thank you. I'll keep it. My very first, very own song. And I'm still not sure what to think about that song. It's a very, very interesting way. Yeah, it's like it's my tape after all. Just smoke. Alright, let's see how far we can push here on our own again. Can he come through there? No. Can he? There is a hole there. No wonder you constantly have them coming in from behind here. By the way, isn't that a cool skin for the hammer? That is so. If you're watching the YouTube series, where I'm also driving around with the default green camo hammer, and here on the server we have like there's a mod that adds some additional skins for these. It's like purple with green windows and various black skins, and I picked the red one. This one, there was a second zombie here. Alright. Back on this street. I think we're gonna push east here, not further north. Although what you kind of want to do on this server is, you know, push in one direction for a day, then in another, so that the corpses can despawn. So that you're not constantly getting queasy. But who has time for that? Right, how much am I pulling here? Okay, I don't want that group also to add. Well then, I have katana, so it's fine. crowbar on that guy, but we found so many crowbars on the server. I'm not even picking them up anymore. Yeah, this crawling attack, that's why I was taking down the fence earlier. Because that can ruin your day if you don't step away in time. Katanas is fun. Probably not gonna last much longer though. Yeah, like, I want to say 10 more attacks, maybe? Let's see. Almost 10. Yeah, typical. You said it was going to be 10, and then it was only 2. I know that complaint. What are you wearing? Okay, hang on. Fall over, please. Dead bear mask. Placing it on the ground so it doesn't despawn later. So what I was surprised, by the way, with the katana, didn't even last long enough to give us Longblade. Like 1 attack away from getting Longblade leveled up. Time for a quick rest here. And look at this. This was the street was clear when we got here, like an hour ago. What a mess. Can't we all just get along? And squeeze again. And push one more time. I'm gonna fall back and decrease. The more I fight on this road, the more I really want to sledge down this fence too. You're not coming? No, you're not coming. Alright. I feel like when we first got to the parking lot, there were fewer zombies there than there are now. Constantly filling back in, and probably a lot of them coming around this fence line here south of us. think I was exerted there for a second, so only time to pull back here. Yep. Yeah, it's like I've been hearing a lot of zombies on the other side of the fence the whole time. It's kind of messing with me. I mean, one option would be to sledge a hole in that fence. Really want to do this? Maybe here, there, so that it pulls into the parking lot of the warehouse. Would have the advantage of fighting in an area that's not littered with corpses. What's that? Oh, an Axl Rose. Nobody needs an Axl Rose. Yeah. Just wanted to show off that they have collision, the carpentry chairs. Yeah, just public service announcement and all that. Just gonna drive away, decrease, and then we're gonna open the fence there. Probably wanna remove all the trees though, if I really wanna fight in that area. It didn't clear behind the warehouse. Okay, so we do that first then. So the big problem there, so that fence here, that goes all the way around here, back here, and connects here with the lake. Well, I think it connects here with the lake, and this is a completely isolated area that is just fenced off. And there's another like a fence from here to the road. But it generally, like this area is kind of completely fenced off from the west of the city. I really like this map, but man, the fences that are all around the place. Make for some interesting encounters. And again, unlike in the YouTube run, we don't have to watch out for runners suddenly coming around the fence and sprinting at me. Alright, I want a wood axe. Then we're just gonna chop down all the woods that are here on the side of the building. Make our way to the fence line. Maybe not all the trees, I don't care about those there, but those in the middle where I'll be fighting. I need to go. Yeah, there's a lot of trees here. Tree chopping stream. Why did you stop? I'm working here. Let's get another quick. I'm out of nails. It's almost out of water. Okay, back to the car. Do I have some nails in the car? Maybe? Also, I'm gonna do a quick water refresh here. And by quick, I mean slowly waiting for this to refill. Oh, there's a group of gentlemen waiting for me to finish my water. Oh, nice. Well-mannered zombies here. That reminds me, one run idea I had was to make a run where whenever you come across a zombie with a weapon and you kill them, you gotta use that weapon until it's broken, or until you kill another zombie with a weapon. You basically always kill a zombie with a weapon, switch to that weapon, use it. And even if it's like a garden fork or something. And fork or whatever. Oh, joints. Still have 300 joints here. Don't think the trader will show up anytime soon. Like the server currency. Some of the zombies can drop these coins, and we had some events where a trader would show up, and that's the reason why I have all the axes and the wood glue. Zombie on the other side of the fence. Think he's making his way around? I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, I was building a chair. Its way. Ammo way. Okay, he's on the other side.
Much obliged.
Holy crap, what's happening here? Lucky Logie with the 10 gift bomb. Thank you very much. Lucky. Appreciate that. So generous of you. Yes, that came out of nowhere. Am I actually hitting the zombie, or am I hitting my chair? Like, it's going green here for a second. But then again... Drowsy, so maybe I was hitting the zombie? Interesting. I didn't know you could X somebody through the fence. And Laura, hello, how are you doing? We're back to Variety Thursday, as I like to call it. Well, Lucky. So by the way, should I call you Lucky? Should I call you Laugie? Should I call you always Lucky Laugie with your full name? What's your... And if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, please let me know. Appreciate it very much. And yeah, it's like... Thank you for being here, and you know, because it would only be half as much fun if nobody was watching. You killed your XCOM save. What'd you do? Like, as in save corrupted, or as in campaign is over because everybody's dead? That's also really sad to hear. Like, weren't you super far along in your campaign? Like, close to finishing it? Oh. Load in. Well, I mean, easy solution, don't move a soldier then. No, so could you in theory try to like console command that mission and you know, then continue? I'm assuming you probably tried various things already. I mean, losing the whole campaign because the save is corrupted feels cheaper if you invested so much time. But I feel like I shouldn't be the one giving troubleshooting advice for XCOM when I can't even get my freaking armors to work for my hero classes. Look at that. So this is similar to the infamous box strat we used. I'm surprised that it actually works with an axe. I thought you needed to use spears to hit something through the wall. There's a lot of trees here. I didn't think there would be so many. Oh, weren't you doing the global liberation? Is the big better than a wood axe? I guess it's way less stamina usage, right? What? 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 What do you mean 2 hits? I'm one-hitting trees here. This is illegal. That is insane. Like, why am I even? Yeah, you know, who needs a wood axe? Okay, I have 3 more in my car anyway, and that one was almost broken. Okay. And the thing is, these things have insane durability, don't they? Yeah, it's like max condition and hadn't even taken a dent yet. See, but that's, you know, why I like Zomboid so much. The realism. Well, you shouldn't ask why I'm hitting trees with a Sharpie, but you should ask why are you not hitting trees with a Sharpie? Now, so this is a modded item, right? A big pen 4-color large version. It's a joke item, right? But it's a super strong weapon and kind of broken. But the thing is, since this server is now in 3 years into the game and you have trees sprouting up everywhere, it's just super annoying to be around. So I don't mind using a cheesy thing to get rid of the annoying trees. Okay. Close to failure long run. Yeah. Sealed armor and now something. Yeah. Although sealed armor, I mean, that's just for a temporary time, and you can still panic the people. And I always feel like since it only affects Advent, you can still burn snakes and stuff. Now, I felt very bad about the cheese with the pen taking down the trees, but this is totally okay. And I didn't intentionally put the chair there to achieve that effect. It's just an accident. Come on. Target him. There we go. So if you put like a chair or a crate at a fence, then they're kind of magically attracted to that spot. I was saying, you know, I've killed 40,000 zombies on this server. I'm okay with cheesing 20. And I probably also chopped down 20,000, 40,000 trees on this server, so we're okay with cheesing a few here. Where's that tree? Okay. Where was I? Yeah, we're hungry. So I think I used my last MRE from this pack. But I should have an Alice pack with 20 MREs. Can I put them in here? Yes. Yeah, by the way, talking about XCOM and dark events, I've seen a few things on Zero's stream. There's some shit dark events that are coming up. Holy crap. I'm a little bit scared about that. Yeah, I remember I got, you know, when your character first time died and you were like not quite at Electric 6 again, And I was like, oh yeah, I have, because I'm carrying, I'm not sure if I'm carrying around a remote the whole time. I said, oh, Master can make me a V3. Yeah, I'm carrying around a TV remote for 5th floor in the main building in the compound. Okay. I mean, we're not like we're near any remote doors at the moment, but I'll pick one up. Thanks, Master. I'm looking for food. Food. Yeah, that was kind of my idea today, to kind of try to push towards my old base there on the island, but I don't think we're gonna make it. It's a little bit ambitious, but we can clear that over the weekend or so. I said earlier, I wasn't on much the last few weeks, but I kind of got the taste again. Also, I really thought I had so many MREs that I never have to worry about getting food again here, but I'm going through them really fast. $90 damage with a single ability use. Like this rapid fire, killer instinct, bring him on. Does that count? Because I'm fairly certain I fit for him. Master, when you say the fog, the Lake Ivy one, or which one? Oh, wood base. That was a good run there. I don't remember exactly what the run had. Pretty certain that was one of the runs with Brita weapons and all that stuff. Alright, so. And this is gonna be. I see. Oh, holy shit. Oh my god, they're coming. Oh, there were like 15 zombies on that one tile just behind that one fence piece I was sledging out. Like, they could have been anywhere, but no, exactly there. Alright, Master, thanks for stopping by. Catch you later. Oh, next. Get you over here. I don't like that there are constantly zombies like on that side of the building coming around. Yes, Forge mission is carrying out the corpse, yeah. Well, that's not the Avatar corpse, right? It's the prototype something corpse. Is it the Avatar corpse? Well, it has to be the Avatar corpse because that's what they use later. Look, I'm not a story man. Like Legacy Pack, that story made sense, right? You went in there to get Bradford's sweater. That made sense. I can follow that. Yeah, I'm just gonna fight a little bit down here because there are no corpses on this road. Maybe we can get rid of the corpse sickness. Well, no corpses yet. They're exclusive? But isn't it like the capacitor is the one that increases your psi damage, right? Yes, the Neuroweb is giving you psi strength. So, well, that must have been like something Reshi intentionally did to set them up so that they exclusive. So which class are you using that on then? Bishop, I guess? Scion? But Scion doesn't have focus, do they? But I guess you only care about the damage, not the focus then. Which probably is the selling point of that item. Alright, have a look in. Alright, I'm gonna have to take a quick bathroom break, and since this is a server, I can't pause the game. I need to disconnect quickly. Yeah, 20% damage is pretty good. Yeah, I would take that on everyone, but it's just side damage. Alright, I'll leave you with our usual pause screen, and I'll be back like in 2 minutes. Alright, now if I was a smart person, I would have reconnected to the server already and waited at the log back in screen, at the join screen. And now we have to wait for the game to load again. But anyway, I'm back. Hope you didn't miss me too much. Also, yeah, since I'm today trying for the first time out with not in-game music, but other music playing in the background. Always happy to hear any feedback on volume and or music selection or anything else. But just a heads up that not going to be using that for the XCOM streams. I always feel it's weird playing XCOM without the good old XCOM music, so that's not going to be changing anytime soon. But yeah, for PC, I think I'm gonna have a little bit of a music mix running in the background. Anyway, back to work here. I'm gonna walk from here. Are they killing my chair? They're killing my chair. That's kind of rude. Get your hands off my chair. Where am I gonna get the wood for a new one? Yeah. I'm not sure how good of an idea it was opening that up. Like, this is so weird when all the zombies, they like stick to the fence line and walk around the fence there. And never X, hang on. Let me kill you somewhere where I can actually find you. Ooh, there we go, Nimble level 4. Wonderful. Just place this thing here. Oh, never mind. Moved before I placed it. I guess I have it in my inventory now. I don't want to be over encumbered though. Why am I carrying so much crap with? The wood axe, isn't it? The new mini game here, finding that sweet spot where I can actually attack through the fence. Yeah, if you're saying now, when you're already at the Forge mission, and now you got a Templar with a good XCOM roll, probably not gonna get to Master Sergeant. Then again, you are doing global liberation, right? So how many regions do you have left? Fair enough, yeah. Like, I think like after 8 or 9 regions, it's often this, do I really want to do global lib? I think I've had enough of this. Yeah. That's kind of the point where it starts to drag. And I'm really on the fence on that note, by the way. I kind of want to do another Global Liberation because it was fun, but I also feel like, first of all, some parts might not be. And I'm terrified what Requiem does at force level 25. That zombie just vanished. Yeah. Fair point, fair point. I'm still not over that frickin' Archon. And it's like, for me, it's a question then of that Archon, right? Where is it on the Requiem bullshit scale? Is it like, yeah, this is the max bullshit, don't worry about it? Or, oh, you haven't seen anything yet? Troop column got ruined by single Archon. Single Requiem Archon. That we couldn't hit it. It was one-shotting people left, right, and center. Well, people in sparks. Thankfully had an evac out and had to pick up the unconscious soldiers and run. There's no way I'm going through this, by the way, not single tile. So I'm kind of picking up the sledge and we're going to extend that a little bit there. Maybe have a little rest first. And so what I was saying the Archon unit was bullshit. It's like the 18 mobility plus having a dash melee attack plus getting a third action when enraged. So as soon as you damage them, it's like, yeah, I got 54 mobility and you can't hide. Like, no matter where you go on the map, I can get to you and melee you. It's like, that's a little bit much, in my opinion. Like, there's challenging and there's like the. So my concern a little bit, right? Often it's this, yeah, so the units have the reaction and everything to counter the whole Alpha Strike meta. But it's like, a unit like that has to be Alpha Striked. It's like, yeah, if you let me have an action, I'm gonna fuck you up. And it's like, okay. I mean, what a Titan does. They have a sort of shotgun and a cannon. Yeah, we're probably talking about a different Titan. Like, I'm open-minded still, right? This is not, I'm not gonna be complaining about it too much. Like, so far, this is really this, like, none of the other Requiem units have really concerned me too much. It's like, yeah, they can do some nasty stuff, but it's somewhat easy to counter. You still have all the regular Long War specific counters with fire, with various stuns and everything. And also keeping in mind that I'm playing there with the Highlander setting, which makes everything more difficult anyway. So that's kind of unfair to judge Requiem based on my campaign, since I'm already playing with one hand tied behind my back. Are you also playing on Legends, Sir Alex? Would be my next question. Because it's I think a lot of Requiem is just learning. Like it's gonna be super difficult if you're not familiar with everything there. Yeah. So the people that always say, "Oh, Alpha Strike is bad and long combat is good," that's mostly kind of nostalgia goggles from Long War 1. And keep in mind, Long War 1 had a system where any hit points you gained from your armor didn't cause any wounds if you took that damage. So you could totally have people taking 50% of their health and damage and not have any wounds at the end of the mission. But that's not how XCOM 2 and Long War 2 works. So it's like a fool's errand trying to recreate that. Yeah, and that's fine. You're gonna have a rough time learning it, and then maybe you lose a campaign or two while learning it. That's totally fine with me. I'm actually surprised that we are at plasma weapons. We are late game. We're close to taking out some Chosen. I honestly thought we wouldn't get this far in the first try. Yeah, so we had the Requiem Andromedon in one mission, but it didn't do anything. As in, I think it was on the Avenger Defense, and we just stunned it and killed it. That looked terrifying. I'm going to be honest, that looked nasty. I don't want to be on that mission where we let it take an action. Which also brings me back to so before I played Long War, there was or whenever I played non-Long War campaigns, there's always the question of which enemy mods to add to the campaign, and there's always these what was that? There's a modding team that made a bunch of enemy mods, but there are always enemies like this enemy will just wipe your whole squad if you let them get an action. And I always thought that's kind of an uninspired, uninteresting enemy design. So I'm a little bit, I'm open-minded, but I'm also skeptical about some of those. Yeah, and I so about the specific disables, right? I kind of mentioned that concern about like most of your missions you're doing with a squad of what, 4 or 5 people. You can't expect to have every counter, and if you actually have enemies, by the way, I'm getting nauseous. We need to get out of away from the corpses again. So yeah, if the game expects you to have every single counter on every single mission, it's just not going to be possible. You can't have poison and fire and disorient and suppression and acid, I guess. I haven't seen an enemy that requires acid to be countered, but I'd be surprised if there wasn't one. While also having a functioning squad for the mission itself and the regular long war enemies. And that in every single squad while you're doing in parallel 4 different missions, right? Because you have one squad out there, one squad out there, and I don't know. And I'm not even sure if that's just Highlander specific. I think that's a challenge you're gonna have in every XCOM roster. Yeah, we're talking a whole lot of XCOM while playing Zomboid. Forklift Rise again. I think we had that 3 times already today. Yeah, I feel like Geneva is the secret Requiem counter. Just has it all in him. Just need to have a Geneva in every squad. But Geneva isn't actually, it's a Petrock class. Apparently, Requiem is supposed to be balanced for base mod jam. Also, as much, so I like Illogical and everything he does. He did the balance testing for Requiem, but at least in the campaigns that he streamed, he never really did. He ever get past mech weapons? So I'm not sure how much he actually played against the late game Requiem units, or if he just balanced them on paper. I trust him that he, thought about all of that, but yeah, we'll see. I know that he there's. I think if you go with the Requiem just for the base game, they're even more bullshit. There's a lot of things where Illogical put his foot down and said, no, we're not gonna have that. Well, the amount of times I've moved to Geneva around thinking, yeah, I can just flamethrower suppress them, because I thought, of a flame torch, arsonist thing. And then realizing, oh, yeah, you don't have suppression. Can they get it? I don't know. So, in my opinion, on that note, one of the biggest flaws of XCOM is that it only has 4 difficulty levels. So, if you look at something like Civilization, which is also from Firaxis, and it has 9 different difficulty levels, XCOM should have way more, so you can kind of have more distinct differences to balance it around different players. And I'm also not sure, like, when we're talking about Requiem specifically, what the differences on the different difficulties are. Like, most of the time, difficulty levels in the game is just hit points and maybe I'm not even sure if damage that the enemies do changes with difficulty. It's really just about hit points and armor, and I think that's not gonna take any difficulty away from Requiem units. It's like that bullshit Archon, if it has 18 instead of 24 health, I don't think that makes a huge difference. Yeah, I was going to say, oh look, this backyard is mostly clear. We have this still here, right? Block pile triggers from other soldiers' blade storms. What? What? I didn't even think Dogpile could trigger on the enemy turn. Yeah, slowly conquering this backyard here. Keep clearing out the vegetation. Come on.
It is good to see you again.
What's that? Flat 9, hello there. Someone knows the text. Wait, by the way, the playlist I started here, it's like just a randomly generated, supposed to be 90s alternative rock playlist, but I'm not sure how it now ended up on Alter Bridge. I don't mind it, but that song is from 2007, so it's definitely not 90s. But hey.
We currently have no new supplies coming in.
Commander Emily,
Replenishing our resources.
how's your quest for the civilization knowledge going? How you doing? How many are coming here? Oh. Got bodied a few times. As bad as yesterday, or? By the way, I kind of wished that we had played in some way where I could see what's actually happening on your end. Because it was just, you know, getting the information from you saying, oh no, this guy is attacking now. Oh no, why are these units coming? Why is there a cursor? He had bike and shot. Hello. Why are those guys coming from that side? That's this side that should be clear. It's this server. There's nothing is clear on this server. There's too many zombies to consider anything clear. Oi! Get back here. There we go. So what I'm reading between the lines there are progress. Right? Can I just say how much I enjoy killing on this in this backyard as opposed to these narrow streets we did for the first half of the stream? This is so much better. Also, that zombie just smashed that window. Kinda rude. Doesn't look too bad back here. 16 times uniform, that's, yeah. Probably here on the road. No, this is all kind of tame. But then again, we fought on the street for a few hours already, so a lot of them would have come around. Oh, I think we're 1-1 now for targeting system versus Barrow must be banned, at least from this stream. Current position in the ranking is first from the back. Well, you know, that's we all have to start somewhere. Can only get better from there. Big smoke. Keep lighthousing. So we're now here. This is where I want to be. Happening today, I think. Oh boy, did we just get nauseous again? Oh, come on. Yeah, that's the one thing. Like, I like the corpse sickness and mechanic and everything, you know, and I think it makes a lot of sense, makes the game interesting. It's something else you have to manage to pay attention to. But for the stream, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna stand around for 10 minutes and waiting for the sickness to go away. You can watch me doing nothing. There goes my axe. Yeah, I should really not play around with that, because that can get you killed. Look, I'm not gonna judge you for using X puns. That's way too edgy for me. What? Alright, we're not cheesing. We're not cheesing. We're just clearing out the zombies behind the chair. There's a fence there, but whatever. Let's get away from the corpses again. Should find something useful to do while waiting for the corpse sickness to go away. Like, could disassemble tables in the Spiffo to level up my carpentry skill. Is that going to be more interesting to watch? Probably not. No, I'm just gonna sit here in the clear. So, fun fact, in vanilla, those traffic barriers do have collision. So if you drive through them with your car, you will crash. There's some mods on this server that makes it that they don't have collision, and we actually haven't figured out yet which mod it is. On the server before that, the previous server that she ran, he had a smaller mod list, and so everybody was like, are they gonna have collision? Are they not gonna have collision? And I was the one who found out, yes, they have collision. I was trying to get into Louisville, and there's a few barriers on the way, and I'm like, this way. Poof. Okay, collision. But yeah. Yeah, it's always also confusing me between this game and my single player run, you know, the YouTube run, where I always have to remember, okay, here they have collision, here they don't, and various other things also. Like, by default, for example, in Project Zomboid multiplayer, even if you don't have any mods, like mailboxes that you see in residential areas, don't have collision in multiplayer. In single player, you kind of knock them over when you drive over them. Like, it doesn't stop your car in the tracks, but you see them damage on the mailboxes. And in multiplayer, you just drive through them as if nothing happened. So there's some weird interactions by default in the game. Let's have some sausages. Yeah, I want to say 2,000 kills in the stream today so far. Way to level 10. Two-thirds here to maintenance level up. We just got the nimble level up. Looking good, I would say. Hey, into the chair building almost got us to Carpentry 5. Wonderful. Let me see. Can we sleep again? Yes. Alright, I think we're gonna do one more push here. Either until we're nauseous or until we're tired. And see how far we get there. Eight faceless? Lip free? Oof. Grim Andromeda. Okay, next. Does this thing have collision? It doesn't. Go. I like that what Butspot made of your sentence there. That's fantastic. Like my favorite thing is the but logical activation. That's art. Poetry in the making. Anyway. So XCOM talk again, right? Lip free. I'm kind of sad when I don't get the one that gives you an additional contact. But man, doing the relay, like destroy relay as lip free, where you know there's no faceless on the map, that's so much more relaxing. Hello. It's always one more zombie. Yeah, you better run away. It's just an accident waiting to happen here. Okay. No, she's really running away. Hello, come back. Excuse me? I'm almost curious here. There's no windows on that side. I was going to say, I want to get in that building upstairs and then look out the window in the direction of where we want to go. But I'm not going to go in there unless I know it's safe all the way around. And I'm not going through this garden. So we'll never know. Yeah, when you come in here. Also, something in this garage here. Trying to get out. No, or trying to get in. No props left, unfortunate. I'm surprised. Or, yeah, no, there's still a few zombies out here. Oof. I'm zooming out way too much and zooming around here instead of just paying attention to my surroundings. And there goes my next axe. Attach back this. There's left on mech weapons and get hit by back-to-back chosen sabotage. Oh, and then 4-day research. Oh, that is. Back in my day, those research sabotage would hit like for 2 weeks or something like that. But it still sucks. I'm not want to take anything away from you there. That's the worst sabotage. Like, I don't even remember the last time I had a successful sabotage against me. Like, both in the YouTube and in the Twitch campaign. Like, every few weeks it's like, yeah, chosen sabotage fails. No. Sounds like there's 5 zombies on the gate again here. On the door. Yeah, I'm gonna let them hammer through it. Maybe. Oh, that's, yeah, okay, it's more than 5. Yeah, destroy the gate. I don't care. It's not my garage. You can have it. Butcher's Shadow Strike. Not even bring him on? 6 out of 10. So Alex, thanks for being here. Have a good night. Catch you next time. Alright. I'm trying to make up my mind which zombies I want to pull here, behind the building or on the street there. Maybe I should take a rest before I do another big pull. Yep, definitely should take a rest. I say. Not very good stamina management, Commander. The stuff that gets you killed. I'm assuming Shadow Strike, Cyclic Fire on the Archon King. With Butcher. Although I'm fairly certain Shadow Strike only applies to the first shot of Cyclic. Oh, just Butcher, not even Shadow Strike, huh? That's always nice if you can make these alien rulers basically open up their little retreat portal after the first attack. Or, you know, or you just cheese the Berserker Queen for 5 turns while she's opening portal after portal and wondering why she can't move. Before I pull from the center, we have a big group that moved into this garden here. We just moved through this, right? 2 minutes ago. Now there's already 20 zombies standing there again. I do have an Akimbo in the Highlander campaign. What? What do you mean? Well, in the Twitch one. I don't have one in the YouTube. Yeah, it's kind of the same. Like I'm not a big fan of that class. Yeah, I get queasy again. I think that's gonna be the last push we did here for the stream. But let me just get the car back to safety. I think we're gonna drive to a real safe spot to lock out to the FOB, the forward operating base, which is all the way backward in the other direction. Hang on, before I'm driving like a crazy person here, just make sure nobody else is coming. Okay. So yeah, had a little fun here on Project Zomboid. You know, picking up the server here again after not playing in a while, and it's definitely a different experience from what from the run I'm playing on YouTube. Just the sheer amount of zombies is just so nuts here sometimes. Well, not here because this is cleared already. Cleared-ish. Into the local management that there's still so many zombies on the road. It's like 4 of them. 6. I just shouldn't drive too far. Because if you accidentally... We had that one guy on the server accidentally took the wrong turn. and ended up in driving into an uncleared area. There were so many zombies on his, like he then quickly locked out. There were so many zombies on his car when we tried to rescue that. Kinda insane. Anyway, this is our forward base. I actually haven't been here yet. But looks like someone has done some work here. Oh, we've got trapping. Potatoes growing. Beautiful. Generator running. Treat myself to a closed door. Okay, let's take the front door then. Would have preferred taking the back door, but you know, sometimes they just don't let you in. No. God damn it, Master. Why did you lock the doors? Just because we have zombies that can unlock doors? That seems like unnecessary. This is all barricaded. If the garage doors is open. I could just lock out in my car, but I thought, hey, if we have a base here, I can lock out in the bedroom or something. No, this is closed. I don't think this house has a never door on the ground floor. Yeah. Well, awkward. Okay, I'm gonna log out here. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Let me just log out so I don't accidentally kill myself by starving or not drinking here. Thanks everybody for being here. It's been a nice change of pace from the usual XCOM that we usually do here on this channel. So, we're gonna probably do more of this probably in the Thursday streams. You know, Thursday is my variety day, or used to be, and I want to get back to that. Not that I don't like XCOM. I like XCOM a lot, but too much of the same thing, not always great. So gotta keep it up. Anyway, we're gonna send a good old raid over to Cheese, who's playing some Fallout. He's the one. The server we just played on, he owns the server, he runs the server, so just the you know, the right thing to do to send a raid over to him. Also, he's a cool guy and was a very fun, cool guy. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your Thursday. My next stream is gonna be on Saturday, the good old Saturday XCOM stream. Saturday evening XCOM. I'll work on the acronym. Anyway, catch you all later. Thanks for being here. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend ahead. See you next time.
The one I was just showing, keep this one. Yo, Ava. Oh, the problem is you can't jump because it's space. I can't look at the thing. Okay, I got it. Ava, thanks so much for the raid, man. Oh, really? How's the 16x server going, buddy? Hope things are well. Guys, go check out my friend Ava. Ava's awesome. The funniest German I know, which I know really isn't saying a lot, but oh, Ava, in honor of your raid, happy Father's Day, by the way. I'm sure you snuck some past the goalie out there in your days, you know what I'm saying?